Join me as I turn this into this, my DIY printed cloth napkins.
Hello, welcome to Social Crafts. I am Casey Lum. So happy you are here. Today's craft that I'm going to show you is these awesome, gorgeous, lined, stamped cloth napkins. I'm hosting a dinner party this weekend, and I just wanted something beautiful to lay on the table with the rest of the settings. And I thought, oh my gosh, why not make these gorgeous napkins that are so easy, but look so chic and store-bought, and I'm just so happy with them, you know? So first and foremost, I love to show you the craft and fast forward. So let's watch the craft and fast forward. And if you want to stick around, I then give you all the supplies and the full tutorial after. So let's see it now. Welcome back. If this is your first time here, Social Crafts is all about awesome crafting DIYs, party food ideas, and hosting tips and tricks. I'm really just here to help bring more creativity to your life. And also, if you ever want to have a craft party, I lend any advice and all advice on how to have your own and host your own craft party. I have a slew of experience in hosting craft parties, so I always love to give you that advice if that is something you're interested in. So you can visit us at socialcrafts.com. That's my website, and then obviously we have our YouTube as well. So those are the two main places you can find all the crafting and party hosting tips and tricks that I do. Please consider subscribing to our channel. We do a new video every Wednesday, and I'm just here to help inspire you, and let's do some creative stuff together. Okay, let's go through what supplies you need for this craft. I put all the supplies and links below in the description, so just make sure you check the description for easy shopping. Try to make it as easy as I can for you. So without further ado, let's show you what you need for this craft. Obviously you need some napkins, and you can make them yourself. I have before, but I found these cute napkins on Amazon. Let me just show you the edge of this. The edge has this really beautiful lace, and they're just a great weight and a beautiful color. So I wanted to start off using these napkins to do my line stamping on. So these are listed below as well. You'll need some wax paper, easy peasy wax paper, a plate for your paint. You'll need fabric paint in whatever color you want. I did mine in like an ebony and a white. I've also done navy, which is really great. You can choose whatever whatever you want to go with your theme of your party. You need a wooden block. It's about a 1-inch wooden block. Some string. I like to use this size, but you can also use thinner string. A index card and scissors. So that's really all you need for this craft. And everything, like I said, is listed below. So without further ado, let's get started and show you the full tutorial on how to do this.
So first of all, you're going to lay down some wax paper, and you want to make it the length of or a little bit longer than the edge of the napkin that you'll be stamping on. Then you're going to lay down your napkin, just flatten it out and get that all prepped. And then we're going to make our design on our wooden block. So take a piece of string, and you're going to leave a good amount of a tail on the end, and just decide what is going to be the face of your wooden block. That is where you're going to make your design. This one I'm just doing a bunch of lines close together. So I start wrapping the string around the block, pull it pretty tight, and just wrap it around. You have the option to adjust the strings after. So I like to wrap it around and then tie it in the back and then adjust the strings after. We're gonna cut off the little bit there, leaving a tail. Flipping our block to the opposite side of the side we wanna stamp, and we make a knot. So go ahead and knot that once, and then you're gonna knot it twice to make a double knot. If you have someone nearby, go ahead and you can use their finger to help keep that first knot tight while you tie the second knot. If not, I have figured out how to do it by myself by switching my fingers back and forth as I tie that knot tight. Once you have tied it pretty tight, go ahead and cut off the tails of the string to get those out of the way. And then you can adjust the strings here. So the main part is you want the edge strings to be pushed as close to that edge as possible, giving you a pretty good square as you stamp. You can imagine if those strings are pushed inward towards the center, when you stamp, it's going to only be the width of how much those strings are placed. So you want to push those edge ones all the way kind of towards the edge. Make sure they don't fall off, but just so they're all the way to the edge. And then the inside ones you can adjust however you want. I didn't want my lines completely parallel of each other, so I adjusted them so they're just a little bit not parallel. Then go ahead and cut a piece of index card or anything else that, a piece of cardboard or something. But I like to use an index card. I fold it in half to make it a little bit thicker, and you'll see why. And then just go ahead and put a little bit of paint on a plate. Make sure you're using fabric paint. And you don't want to use a ton. You just want to do a little dollop. And then using your index card, the thicker end, the folded end, you spread the paint around into an even layer on your plate. You don't want a very thick layer. You just want a thin, even layer where there's not a bunch of paint glopped anywhere. If there's a bunch of paint in one place, it might get in between your strings and you won't get that really nice line pattern that you'll want. So just go ahead and do that. Then you're going to use your block and your strings as a stamp. So you put it into the fabric paint and then you print it, stamp it onto your paper, your towel, napkin. Oh my gosh. You get what I'm saying. And then the next one you'll do one print upright, and then the next print you'll do sideways. And then the next print you'll do upright, and the next print you'll do sideways, as you can see that I'm doing here. And you continue that through the length of your napkin. Next, for the second layer, if you started upright, then you're going to do that one sideways. And then you're going to switch to go upright. So you want to do opposite of what that one that you did prior on that first row. And you just continue this along the edge of your napkin, going upright, sideways, like we did before, just opposite of that first row. And this is really kind of the simplicity of the craft. You'll see later that I use different line designs and you can use different colors, and you don't even have to do it along the edge of the napkin like I'm doing here. You could do it on the corner. You could do not just 2 lines, you can do 3 lines, you could only do 1 line. You can really just use your imagination on how to do this craft. You can also play with different designs along your block. Later on you'll see that I am going to do an X design, and you can really just use your imagination when it comes to this. I ended up doing 4 napkins each of these designs so I could have a set. But you can see this is so simple but so impressive and just really gorgeous. You'll let this fabric paint dry, and once it's dry, I like to leave it overnight, if not like 24 to 48 hours, just to let it set. And then I wash all my napkins in the washer, and the fabric paint will just stay because that's what it's there for. So have fun with this craft and use your imagination to think of all different designs you can do. And then of course I did it on the other side, and you don't even have to do it on both sides. You can do it on just one side if you want. Like I said, use your imagination. So here I'm finishing up this napkin, and then soon you'll see that I used the same block, but another side to just use a different design. Like here. So I'm using actually the same block, but I liked the design on another side of the block, so I just used that. And then the next one, I use white instead of, black. And I did a X design on it. So just play around, have fun. If you need to practice your design on a piece of paper before you put it on fabric, feel free to do that as well. And just have so much fun with it. Super gorgeous, right?
I hope your craft turned out amazing. I want to see your finished product. Please tag us on Instagram at Social Crafts or hashtag Social Crafts, either one works. Or you can also hashtag our Yay for Crafts. Hashtag Yay for Crafts. That will show us what you've made, and I can't wait to see it. Maybe I'll feature you on my social media accounts. And then also, if you have any questions about this craft, always feel free to contact me at hello@socialcrafts.com. That's hello@socialcrafts.com. I'm here for you. And then also follow for more inspiration. You can follow us at Pinterest, Facebook, Instagram to get more party tips and tricks, more craft inspiration, or just to stay in touch. We just love to have you and be in touch over there. And then also to subscribe. Subscribe to our YouTube channel down below. Please ring the little bell. Subscribe, it helps us out. Thumbs up this video if you liked it. And just, don't forget to subscribe. We'll see you next time. Thanks.